Hey Adam, how you doing? You doing all right?
Hey, I'm doing all right, man.
So we asked the fans in our Discord to throw some questions out for you, and I'm just gonna go down the list and read them out. The first question we have is from Kelly Boog, who has asked if there are any surprises within the team, specifically on kind of who's stepped up individually, maybe you weren't expecting, and like how the team is starting to build chemistry.
My offlaner before this tournament did not play Centaur or Mars at all. Even if he did in some pubs, he's had like an awful win rate, and then just one day he's like, you can pick Centaur here. I know he's been pubbing the hero, but we've not like actually picked it in scrims. I think that was like one big delightful surprise. Second was the Mars. He actually did not play his hero in pubs at all before this. I think maybe like 1 or 2 games at most. So those were the two like I think biggest additions to our arsenal. Other than that, no, not too many surprises.
James asked, how does the new OG comms sound like?
I'm just gonna say you can check them out on the OG YouTube channel. I think that's a better answer than whatever I can tell you because I can't speak their language.
That's the correct sellout answer. That's exactly it. Solo asked, Coach Adam, OG looks unstoppable right now. What's the one key principle driving your team's success?
I think everyone's hungry. Everyone wants to win. I think the drive is probably the reason behind why we're doing well. The games are still competitive, like, we ended top 6, but I think we could have lost any of the series, and we definitely could have won some of the games we lost to, but I think for us, like, we are trying to iron out things that are affecting our consistency and focus, and we're also learning on the way, so yeah.
Cold has asked, hello coach, what are your plans when other teams slowly start to figure out this new team?
I think that's a challenge because we haven't fully figured out ourselves yet. I think what we did during our last tournament is we decided to add some heroes. We're also doing that now. I think we have very little downtime between tournaments, so maybe you won't see that much change, but moving forward, I think the key principle from all these tournaments that we're playing in is that we want to learn from them and we want to take things away and make these minor improvements as much as we can for the next.
Sandbag asked, who calls the shots in the new OG? Are drafting ideas led by one player, yourself, or is it a much more open environment?
Drafting is an open environment for sure. I handle the prep. I talk to the team and they give their suggestions. Some of the bans, I think a lot of the players, they know their matchups well, and they also kind of look at the opponents. There's definitely a lot of good suggestions coming out. It's also a con sometimes. I think sometimes we're low on reserve time to maybe people talking or maybe just, but that's for us to iron out, right? It's our drafting system and how we communicate during the draft. So I think all in all, it's a team effort. The final decision is kind of on me, but I would say it's a bit more 50-50 is what it feels like.
But Moonlight asked, are there any more interesting picks that the new OG members want to try that could seem like trolling at first glance?
I'll try to give one hero per person. Scam wants to play Veno. Nico wants to play Huskar. I want Yopaj to play Rubik. Natsumi, I think Huskar Wind Ranger probably is the two. He's already playing it. He plays Kez too, by the way, we just haven't picked it. Tim's is kind of chill, and he also has a huge ass hero pool. He's more of a team playstyle kind of guy, so I think nothing from him. Yopaj, anything new? No, not really. I mean, Beast is kind of new for us, I think, for mid. He didn't really play it before this. Invoker is probably something we'll pick eventually too. He's been playing it quite a bit, and the mid-Wind Ranger too is kind of new.
Javi asked, what was the biggest improvement to the team that you noticed when joining OG?
I don't know if we were rolling before this tournament. I mean, everything happened at the same time. I don't know how much of it was actually related to us joining OG. I think there was, if anything, a small part. It's nice to, obviously, we have more people with us. We have support from more people around us. There are more eyes on us. Maybe it's a bit more motivation to do well, or motivation to prove ourselves because we are under a big name now, or under a bigger spotlight. So I can't really speak for the players, but I think in general we already had a very strong drive, and I think joining OG might have been a bit more of a nice extra motivation for us.
Nick asked, when you prepare OG for a specific opponent, what matters more in your decision making? Do you look to exploit the enemy's weaknesses, or is it more about reinforcing your own team's kind of identity and how you want to play the game?
I think there's a balance between the two. A lot of it is what do we play that is bad against them or good against them, or what, like certain hero matchups, for example. Like I think against our Lost in Mouse, like I was convinced that the Primal is good against the Centaur because of the pulverized interaction or something like that. And I think those are like the ideas that either make or break the meta, you know, like if we won yesterday, like it could be like this Centaur could be like a dead hero, you know, something like that. There's always like these ideas coming in.
Nice. So yeah, it's about making sure what you've got is strong, but also answering whatever the opponents are bringing to the table.
Yeah, for example, I think like there are some series that the Naga is not valued at all, you know. But like against some teams, like if we play Mouse, for example, they're like a very heavy mid-focused team. Then we don't want to play like some maybe Naga or maybe Chen, you know, that kind of hero against them. Like it's a very particular adjustment that we'll make. It's a small tweak, but I wouldn't say it's like really losing our identity or playstyle as well.
CCM asks, what did you think about Natsumi's rapier on game 3 against Liquid?
Well, I already knew he was gonna buy it. He buys it every game. It's like his gyro build. It's very standard. I don't know if it was the right choice there, but I feel like the reason we lost that game was nothing to do with the rapier. I think the rapier just sped up the loss. I think if we fought the same way and he bought a different item, that we would have still lost. It was because of the fight that happened before and the fight that specifically happened with the rapier. If he had a butterfly and we fought the way we fought in that fight, we would have lost anyway as well. It's really no difference.
Lateness Knight?
Lieutenant S. Knight.
Yeah. Well, they've asked, when you guys got picked up, did you know you'd be able to perform this well? Or has this entire run been a surprise to you? Much love.
This run was a surprise for sure. I think especially with our bracket, we play like Tundra, Liquid, Heroic, like every team was hard. I kind of low-key expected to end up playing every team in this tournament one way or another, but unfortunately we missed Spirit. I think a lot of things clicked for us this tournament, especially with, I think, credits to Nico and his like hero pool, and he played like amazingly for me. I think Natsumi's been having like a insane tournament run as well, so I think a lot of things click for us. There's no expectations of the team. I think for us as a team, our mindset towards everything is that we want to get better, we want to improve, and there's just zero expectations, you know. As long as we learn, as long as we move forward and grow, I think it's still very early in the season.
Claire has asked, is there a hero you're especially excited to see the team play when they manage to successfully draft it? Without giving away too much.
I'm thinking probably the Yopaj Ember, honestly. I think that's like a very hype hero. I think Nico on the Mars as well has been pretty cinematic. Primal as well. There's something very satisfying about watching people die to Primal Beast.
Willie has asked, what is the best hero in the game and why is it either Kez or Sniper?
It's probably Centaur because Centaur is good against Kez and Sniper. So Centaur's like kind of a block pick against these like OP Kez and Sniper heroes. That's why Centaur is like #1 right now.
Can I ask what this is a question for me. What's your favorite hero?
It's between Tuskar, Windranger, and Rubik.
Nice, good choices. Okay, and finally, Uraka has asked, what Filipino words have they taught you so far?
Am I allowed to say so?
Yeah, go for it.
Honestly, I feel like I understand most of their comps, but like when I feel like if I say something, it's like, you know, they say like, I know teams, it's like, what teams, you know, but I feel like I like the accent and it just sounds like very weird when the word, after the words leave my mouth, like that doesn't feel right. It's like Tara is go, you know, but like when I say Tara, it's like I don't have the pronunciation that they have. I just feel like a failure, you know. So like I know a lot of words, but I refuse to speak them because it just once it leaves my mouth, I'm like, I can't speak the language. It's also because there are 4 Bisaya and they don't always speak Tagalog to each other. Sometimes they speak Bisaya, and I cannot for the love of me tell the difference. So I know that if they talk to teams, they are speaking Tagalog. But sometimes they are like talking to each other and it becomes Bisaya, and I have no idea if it's like I'm understanding it, but I don't know if it's Tagalog or Bisaya. You get what I mean? To the fans, I think thanks for the support. I think we're all really proud to have like kind of revived the OG name. It's been really surreal to have like support. I think like as SCA fans, as SCA team, it's very rare to be in this position where we have like so much support and like positive energy from the community in general. And I think it's you know, I just want to say thank you and we're grateful and we really like feel and appreciate the support.
Awesome, fantastic. Thank you very much. And yeah, if you're watching this and you want to ask some questions for next time, please join the OG Discord.